It is March 11th, 2022. I am sitting in New York. I've got some title that in this year, 2022, this came home. This I'm trying to piece together. It makes somewhat sense. I'm just trying to figure out what keywords, who they belong to, so on and so forth, in this whatever they have on Channel 7 News, an anniversary almost of all the things that I missed when I wasn't watching the television, when apparently Donald Trump, but that doesn't make sense either, but it's a Donald Trump was still president, but I think their timing is off. And then it shows the director of The Who. Now, there's The Who, what, when, where, why. And then there's the how. So now, I already know how. I'm looking at The Who, and while I'm sitting in New York, I can see he is claiming to be the director at like CDC level, but he does not match rock, paper, scissors profile of national security within the Northern Hemisphere corridor. So I'm a little concerned and confused as the pandemic hit why he's the director of biological terrorists, weapons, and chemical biological weapons being handed out in a massive format to make money and for the drug companies through the insurance companies, and give control of the public to whom exactly? Just curious if they put some kind of biological engineered product in the body that nobody quite knows how it interacts with the physiology, the biology, and then the ecology. So that's an interesting war crime situation. I have no idea who is in charge of handling that level of... Well, I'm sitting in year 2022. This happened in the year 2020. So now here it is. This is the recap, since I missed the beginning of it.
Now, the anniversary of the pandemic, at least its official designation as such, 2 years ago today, and almost immediately, things started to shut down.
Several breaking developments tonight in the coronavirus outbreak.
First, a major announcement from President Trump.
We will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days.
That, of course, followed by shutdowns everywhere. Broadway and all other events soon followed. 5 days later, so much of the tri-state seemed like a ghost town. People stayed home. People kept their distance. What a remarkable 2 years we have all been through. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan.
Take a look around on this sun-splashed late winter miracle of a day in New York. Sidewalks bustling, streets gloriously snarled with traffic, Broadway stages ready for the lights to go up.
I'm ecstatic for a day like this. This is great. This is a great. Beautiful day.
It is New York, the way we were, the way we remember it, before the COVID-19 pandemic jumbled it all. Empty streets, empty clubs, abandoned buildings and shuttered restaurants, empty pews in the church, empty seats on the train. It happened in a heartbeat just 2 years ago today.
COVID-19 can be...
Oh, hello. World Health Organization. Now, this is biological and chemical warfare. Germ warfare, if you will, but he's not German. So now it says this is his name here. And there's that there. I mean, this is the channel it's broadcasting on, so There's some fancy script up here I can't read. So I'm a little confused where the headlines to the New York State media are coming from and who's taking advice from the issuer of chemical weapons being used against the innocent public and a massive extermination effect that's just being broadcast all wrong. How is that even allowable?
Characterized as a pandemic.
And then,
The number of big developments today, head spinning.
And the world around us seemingly grinding to a halt.
Parades, rallies, concerts, sports events.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Seemingly grinding to a halt.
Parade.
There's what the mayor at the time looked like. Here's the guy in charge. That's the guy that was in charge of New York City. Oh, look at this. He's got this blue, white, and orange flag that looks like State Oceana. It has something 1625 over here. He has visit nyc.gov coronavirus. Then there's this flag over here. So he's the one with the mixed pearls. That somebody put into office. He's a Democrat also in the state of New York. Again, how this goes into effect. Who's listening to who's trying to poison whose kids, who's going to survive this, who's going to get really weird, sick illnesses that were biologically engineered and infect certain blood types differently than others. I don't understand where emergency management services are in helping educate the people as to what's up ahead and dangerously in the future, in plenty of time to prepare for it and one's family for it, and to brace for getting rid of the problem before it starts injecting everybody under threat of unemployment or not being able to leave the house.
Parades, rallies, concerts, sports events.
Museums, Broadway shows, theme parks.
To keep new cases from entering our shores, we will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days.
in the busiest
Just 30 days, huh?
city in America, there was no waiting at the barber shop, no lines at the newsstand. Everything was closed. It was March 2020, and the world around us was closing in real time.
Just got word that Disneyland and California Adventures will be closing.
But today, people are back, many without masks, all eager to move on.
Same people, by the way, that the Who guy looks like, are also the ones that seem to own the gas stations on my fish island. I don't know how they got the real estate. I don't know how they got the license. I don't want them here. But I don't know, again, who to speak to, since there's a clear and present danger to national security. And yet it seems like they're the ones who have all of the service and gas stations on lockdown somehow. I don't understand how the local residents were not taking back the island before these problems became so prevalent. Again, there's not like this massive information network where they were asking permission of family members of the Rock, Paper, and Scissors Foundation and the President's Kids. These things, I don't know how they began, unbeknownst to me. But this is like atrocities against humans who have been preyed upon and infected or toxically touched by strangers from foreign lands that were not invited. This was not an invited scenario. I don't exactly understand why there's not some whatever trying to fix this. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken. And it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.